And welcome to Live Out Loud Podcast.
We're back.
We are back. There's a microphone. Use it.
Hello.
There you go.
Hi.
He's so far away.
What, 1 week and you forgot what we were doing?
Forgot his own name.
Are you playing Candy Crush again?
Here.
Are you playing Candy Crush again?
Once again, I'm trying to find.
Oh, no.
You know.
Oh. Jeez. It's only, number 36 shows?
Yeah,
I
that
think
for
we're at
some
like
reason
34.
you have to.
It seems like every time it's a little bit different.
Yeah, every time the Facebook. What is with you?
Because Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Facebook is silly.
Oh, I want to say hi. Everybody say hi to my mom.
Hi,
Scott's
Mom.
All right.
Hello, Sandy. How are you?
Teresa's out there watching. All right. Chris, my friend Chris Stroud is out there. Jim Vaccaro up in Syracuse. Hey, Jim.
Oh.
Yeah, he's watching.
Wow.
Or at least he signed on. He's probably
Okay.
already signed off
Well, he's
because
probably.
I said his name and, the whole witness protection program thing. You know,
Oh,
he's
shoot.
just,
Well, FBI's already there getting him out. So.
that's the whole deal. Well,
Yay.
welcome to Live Out Loud Podcast. I'm Scott.
I'm Gary.
And we got Smurf over there in the corner. Say hi, Smurf.
I'm Smurf.
There we go. Really?
Every time, buddy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm Smurf. Hello.
It's a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Let me tell you, it's been one of those weeks. You know, we've had storms here. I've had problems at work, and
The storms have been scary.
And I started working out this week with my trainer. Last Saturday was my first time with my personal trainer. And everybody, make sure your phones are off. I'm hearing something.
I'm not hearing anything, but you have. I'm coming over to here. You have people signing in. So
I
what
have
did
people
you
signing
do?
in. Stay away from my stuff.
What did you do?
I asked them to join me. They like me.
Oh, you like you invited people in?
I did a watch party, and they're watching. Ryan, how are you, Ryan Salazar? All right.
But when I do a watch party,
Oh, my God.
working at work.
Yeah, I can't see his face because of the.
It's like this is the stuff.
Oh, Tammy said hi. Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tammy, this is the guy you love.
That's right.
We are like the Geek Squad's dream. You know that?
Geek Squad.
Geek Squad just like had a mini orgasm listening to us because they're like, those guys will be in tomorrow because they don't know what the hell they're doing.
That's right. We're gonna fix something.
God.
We gotta fix something.
You gotta fix it. All right.
You called me to see if you need to go to Geek Squad first. Let's be real.
I
for a
did.
minute.
Actually, I did this week.
You did
because
call me this week.
we got a broken computer, and I just didn't know if I should bring it somewhere or just if Smurf would fix it. And
Can you super
Smurf
glue it?
looked at it and she laughed, so that's
Yeah.
not good.
That's not good.
I was like, "How old is this?" And you were like, 4 years. I was like, "Just buy a new one."
All right, so anyway, I started going to a personal trainer. I went last Saturday, and while I'm working out, I felt like a god. Let me tell
you are a god.
He put me on
in the recovery industry. You are a god.
Well,
Have you guys seen
I'm telling
Ghostbusters? Because if somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes.
you say
You
say yes.
Yes.
That's right. That's from
Ghostbusters.
Who
Ghostbusters.
said that? What was the actor's name?
Oh, I don't know the actor.
Wait.
It wasn't Egon.
That would have been Egon. So
No.
that was Egon. No,
no, it wasn't Egon. It was.
it was Bill Murray.
Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson
said
didn't
that?
say that
Yeah,
one.
Ernie
We're gonna have to
Hudson.
check that out.
Whoever knows, I don't think it was Ernie Hudson though.
Okay, we've got a bet going.
Yeah, I think it wasn't
okay,
Dan
no.
Aykroyd. It's the guy that didn't like him.
Nope, it was
So
Ernie Hudson.
the name of the show, by the way, hey, Pedro's on. Lauren, hey, Lauren Siemens out there, and
Terry
Sandy
and
Falconberry.
Victoria.
Sandy, how are you? All right.
Pedro and
Is
Victoria.
Terry's on?
I'm googling the quote, by the way.
Terry's like our longest running fan.
Longest running.
Yeah. But anyway,
With Tammy.
with Tammy and Therese.
Tammy and Therese, right? Therese
Yeah.
and...
But
I feel like I watch the
of
show a
course.
lot.
but I,
Can you turn this up just a little bit?
No.
I asked Therese to watch, and I have to do the dishes. So
See, you have to ask her to watch.
bag. I didn't want to say bag, but it is coffee. Almost not the nose again, right? Okay. All right, so I started with this personal trainer, and he put me on these machines that look like some sort of medieval torture devices, right?
Uh-huh.
And, of course, I'm in, a certain place that I can't mention UFIT's name, but that's where I was. And so they're all green, and they're shiny, and they look nice. And what?
That one didn't escape.
So I'm doing these exercises, and I'm like, I'm killing it. I am killing it. I am moving this stuff. He goes, give me 15 reps. I said, damn, man, I'll give you 30. And I'm going. I look over. There is no weight on these
just
things.
the bar.
And halfway through, I'm sweating. I'm starting like, yeah, I'm really feeling the burn now. And I look over, and there's like 0. I mean, I didn't know it actually has a setting 0.
If
you look right past the 0, there's a little words that say "ha ha"
with a picture of a little stick figure.
Yeah, the guy playing the guy with the sand kicked in his face in the back of a cartoon.
Yeah, right.
The
The
back of a comic book,
right?
Yeah, that'll be played by me today.
Hey, Larry is with us, and Larry, you remember those cartoons, don't you?
Yeah.
Larry from Wolfpack.
Oh, okay. Hey, Larry.
Hayden Christopher Jones says it was Ernie Hudson.
I looked it up. I am
Oh, yeah, but
sorry,
you didn't say
Gary.
anything, right?
No, I was going to, but you guys were telling a story.
You saw Hayden say, and you went, I wonder if Gary has that also.
Gary, I was going to say something. You were in the middle of a story. I'm shook.
All right. Why are we so crazy today? Because today's show is called Off the Cuff. And off the cuff simply means that we couldn't think of anything better to do. But it's really just about, sometimes you just can't script stuff. Sometimes you just got to sit down and word vomit. I like to call it word vomit. Just let stuff come out. So that's what we're doing today. We're just letting everything kind of flow out. We want everybody to join us in that. So I'm going to give out the phone number.
Yeah, that's right. Give us a call.
We're going to have you call, but before I want to give out the number, because I don't want people calling while we talk about this, because it's very important we do this first. There's a reason that we're here, isn't there, Gary?
Yes, a very important reason that we're here.
Okay, we're not going to share it with you. But it's something that's happening that you can't see on camera. That's why. No.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Oops. I wasn't going there.
Oops. Well, you guys are the ones talking about it and doing it.
So Smurf is a sick one in the room today.
Yay!
We laugh, we joke, we have fun, but we, as a team here at Live Out Loud Podcast, have all lived in times of our lives where it wasn't a whole lot of fun, and that's when we were being ruled by our addictions. And we don't do that anymore. We have found a way through, and that's what we want to tell everybody. There is a way through. You don't have to let addiction run your life anymore. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, if you're having a hard time or you're just not sure, you might need help, you're not sure if you need help, or maybe you know you need help, but you're really just not there yet, talk to somebody. We have an addiction specialist. Her name is Karen. She's been doing this for a very long time. She has been a big part of all of our lives and helped all of us in one way or another. And we want her to be able to talk to you and help you. 786-514-0893. That's 786-514-0893. We're not just saying this. I mean, we are connected. We work, all of us work in treatment. We help people. We work with a great company called ARIA. We work with ATC, Addiction Training Center, and we try to spread the word and bring community involvement. We hear about opioid epidemics. We hear about this and that and all these problems and overdoses and drunk driving and this. And if we come together as a community, if we all come together and help each other, we can do something to change all of that.
Right.
Get involved. Get the help that you need. Find out what you can do. 786-514-0893. You want to add anything to that, Gary?
Yeah, the sessions that I do with some people, it's educational for me because it's so hard to do this on your own, to get away from these substances on your own. You have a pattern and you continuously follow that pattern, whether it's good for you, whether it's bad for you. And it's not shameful to get help. It shouldn't be a problem for you, and it's not a problem for anybody else that you reach out to for help. So especially Karen, because she encourages that. She wants your problem. Okay? If you have a problem, give it to Karen. Give it to your higher power. I give the problem to God. Give that problem to Karen. Let her try to help you.
That number, 786-514-0893. Write that down. 786-514-0893. Call. don't hesitate. Addiction is not something that you can just white knuckle and get through on your own. You need help. Let us help you. And when we get to the other side, we get to laugh and have fun.
That's right.
Because life is way too short to be miserable.
And you could do it sober.
John Baumgartner just joined. John, good to see you, my friend. Well, I'm not seeing you, but I'm assuming. I see him in my mind's eye.
What's he wearing?
He's Bermuda shorts and a T-shirt that says, "I'm with stupid." I don't know what he's wearing.
You know what I wear?
Well, I don't want to know what you... I see what you're wearing.
I'm Jewish. I wear Bermuda Schwartz.
Schwartz?
Oh. Don't encourage that behavior, Smurf.
That just came to me.
All right, so today is pretty much, we've done this kind of show before. Anything that's just on your mind. Anything crazy, anything you want to get off your mind, anything you want to bitch and moan about, anything you want to dump before you go into the weekend.
Isn't that
this
all
is
of
the
our
show.
shows?
This is pretty much all of our shows.
We were talking about things that annoy us.
Right there. Right there.
They're pointing at each other. I will
That's right.
narrate
There are people
for
that aren't,
people listening.
So if you want to join the conversation, 954, this is to call in live right now, 954-210-5413. That's 954-210-5413. Give us a call.
We encourage calling in.
We do.
Okay.
We
Otherwise,
do. In fact, we're just going to hold our breaths until... Do you know I've got a skill? I can actually hold my breath till the end of my life.
It took a second. It
took a moment, didn't it?
It took a second.
Yeah,
But-
it took a moment.
I was
But
like, wow, that's
realistically, you
impressive.
can't do that
What?
because the body automatically.
Well, you'll pass out and then you'll start breathing again.
Jen says hi, our old friend Jen. She says, wish you guys were here. Oh, Jen, we miss you too, darling. We miss you a lot. Okay, once again, 954-210-5413. It's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. But I was thinking about it today. Mm-hmm. Who decided when the weekends were going to be and what the work days were going to be? And I mean, somebody had to, at one point, somebody had to sit there and say, okay, we're going to work Monday through Friday. We're going to work 9 to 5. Well, I mean, not everybody does. I know there's other interests, but that's a standard. We're going to have Saturdays off and Sundays, and I understand the religious thing with Sundays and, but.
And Saturdays.
And
Saturdays is the
yeah.
Sabbath.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's oi.
Oi,
Okay.
no. Oi.
It's not oh, it's oi.
Oi. Oi.
And, well, that's an interesting.
Not Aussie, oi.
That's Ozzy Osbourne if it's just, oi, Sharon, oi. Ugh.
That's an interesting subject because it's a weekend, and Sunday is the first day.
It's the first day of the week. It's not a weekend.
It's not a
Saturday's the only weekend.
Saturday is the weekend. Sunday starts the new week. So why is Sunday part of the weekend?
Sunday's the week beginning.
It's like a bookend.
Yeah.
They should call them bookends. What are you doing this bookend?
Okay. The first bookend or the second bookend, Gary?
Right. We have a caller on the line.
This coming bookend.
Oh, yes. This coming bookend, I'm having tea with my father.
My father.
Smurf, if I press this button, will the caller be online?
Yeah.
Hey, caller, you're on the air. Live Out Loud podcast.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, who's this?
This is Rodrigo speaking.
Rodriguez.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Hey, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, man. Cool, man. Happy to say 5 days no booze for the first time this year. We're in August, man.
That's great. We don't have a button to push for the celebration.
We've got stop it with the. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, that's really great. 5 days. How do you feel?
Yeah, man. The thing is that I'm pretty much a 28-year-old fuck up. I have nothing under my belt, except DUIs and stuff. And
Yeah.
I found stand-up comedy. That's the only problem. It's a very boozy world.
Yeah, it is.
Really
You're always
hard
in a
to
club.
stay, to not have it. Yeah, and you're getting drink tickets, and if you have a killer set, people are buying you drinks, and it's nuts.
Yeah, I know. Gary could probably speak to this very well because being in the music industry, you do a lot of gigs in bars, and I come
Right.
out and I see you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard.
That's where the problem started on tour with a band, ironically.
Oh, yep. Mhm.
Those damn musicians, huh?
But that's great. I mean, how do you feel after 5 days? Rodrigo?
And
How do you feel after 5 days? Did I lose you?
I think we've lost your connection. You still there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
we
we can hear you now.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm actually at a doctor's office about to get an X-ray, but I love the podcast, man. I'll listen to the episode and see what you guys have to say about this topic. I'm not exactly sober, man. I'm not exactly a fan of the 12-step program. I like refuge recovery or smart recovery.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm a facilitator.
The cannabis consumption, and I've literally been kicked out of AA rooms for talking about, Bill Wilson being an advocate for LSD and marijuana being beneficial, and just want to know what you guys think about that.
Well,
anyway, I literally have to go in for an X-ray. I am so sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I'm going to follow and repost and everything. Thank you.
All right, brother.
Thank
Take
you
care.
for calling, and congratulations.
calling.
5 days is great.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. So,
All right, Rodrigo. Well done.
I would have been more impressed if he called us during the X-ray.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Well, the phone would have exploded, but
Yeah. Better yet, I'm acting proctologist,
ooh,
and I just want to share.
I just want to tell you that I'm 5 days sober.
oh wow,
That's great. That's. I mean, all kidding aside, that is great. 5 days. You do it one day at a time. 5 days is incredible.
Now, everybody has different views about recovery and about what it means, and I can put my views in there. Gary could put his, and Deanna could put hers. Or Smurf. Sorry, I keep outing your real name.
Well, it's because my hair isn't blue, so I think we should just go to Deanna until my hair gets blue again.
Okay.
Hold your breath.
Okay.
We're going to call her.
Just call me D.
She is de-smurfed.
I'm de-smurfed.
You've heard of it like a priest being defrocked? She's been de-smurfed.
Okay. Well, that's it. I
Somebody
quit.
erased you.
do you
They
think?
All right,
erased-
let's go back to this guy.
All right,
What do
so-
you think of his questions?
Well, his questions are valid, but there's no answer to them, and here's why. Addiction does affect people in a very similar way, but it's not all exactly the same. Brain chemistry is different. How the body reacts is different, and of course, people's own personal experiences and their own traumas are different.
Right.
In recovery, some people see recovery different. Some people see complete abstinence from all substances. Some people see only abstinence from the drug of choice or their problem drug. It's not our place to make any determination on what's right or what's wrong. 12 steps are not the only way to go, but for some people, it is their only way. There are smart recovery programs. I know people who have gotten clean and sober through simple therapy, not that there's anything simple about it, but through therapy or through their church or through something else. There is no one path. The only thing that is important is that people need to know that if they're not happy with their lives, they can change. That's the only thing that matters, is that you can change. The road to change usually leads us through our past and through our own traumas, our own predilections, and all the other things going on with us. But I'm telling you right now, everyone can change.
Yep.
I personally had one certain path that was mine, but for me to describe my path to you and tell you that it has to be yours would be wrong. So, Rodrigo, our friend, thank you so much for listening, and please, the only thing I'll encourage Rodrigo to do is do not close the door on anything.
Yeah.
Try everything. I don't mean go out and try every drug. That's not what I'm saying.
That's a little too much.
Try every path, and the truth is, the one that will light you up, you'll know.
Yeah, find what works for you.
Yes. Don't shut it out. Now, at the very beginning, please, just no matter what you do, don't do it all by yourself. There's not one of those things out there that teaches you just do it by yourself. There's always some sort of assistance. So please open yourself up to that, whether it's a 12-step group or if it's a smart recovery or any of these other paths that you want to take. Find some people that could guide you.
Don't do it alone.
Don't do it alone. And
do it alone.
hey, we're always here for you. We Live Out Loud podcast. We're about getting clean and sober. I am excited. We got a call about this subject.
Now, when I was doing, when I was in Vegas and I was running stuff with Broadcast Beat and things like that, we went to this speakeasy. Like, I'm 3 years sober today. We went to this speakeasy and they gave us drink tickets. I just gave them to my friends, and my friends gave me like $4 so I could buy a tonic water.
There you go.
So that's what I did with drink tickets. Now, if you're saying you're a comedian, you know, people do buy, that happens. Request Red Bull instead. you can just say, hey, look, I don't like to drink and do comedy, so just give me some Red Bulls. That's a good option as well.
Yeah, well,
hand them back out to the crowd.
Now, if he's a comedian, I expect him to say something funnier about an X-ray.
Okay, wow.
There's got to be a joke in there somewhere.
Wow, he is 5 days sober. Relax.
That's true.
Let me tell you something. The doctor is looking through him and finding out what's going on there.
No.
Let me tell you something. Working in bars all the time. I don't drink, but I'm fortunate enough to not like alcohol. I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't like vomiting. I don't like the effects of alcohol.
I haven't said this in a long time, but I'm going to say, what is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. Being a retired alcoholic, I'm retired from the drinking career.
That's right.
Yeah. But no, you are
great.
fortunate for that,
Yeah. So if somebody offers me a drink, I just I tell them no. I enjoy entertaining you. Save your money.
Yeah.
Take your money instead of buying me a drink. Tip the bartender.
Yeah. Or just give me cash.
Yep, you can.
Well, why not?
But you can turn it away. But I've never had a problem with alcohol, so it's hard for me to really get the flavor of turning something down that I've always done.
Yeah.
See, I think the answer would be, you want to buy me a drink? Okay, listen, I don't drink, but if I did, I would have had a glass of Johnny Walker Blue. So pretty much, you could just give me $50 and you're still saving money.
No.
Well,
Find a way to do it.
To do get something that's equal to that. Like, let's say Tammy comes up and she says, I haven't seen you all day. I haven't gotten a kiss from you all day. Give me a big old smoocher, right?
Ooh.
I'm not going to turn that down because I'm addicted to it. So it's hard for me to tell Rodrigo, well, just turn the drink down.
No.
But Rodrigo, just turn the drink down. Tell him, say, listen, I appreciate it, but I know how hard that is. But being in control is as easy as moving your finger up and down. It's really that easy. Just moving your finger up and down. You could do that. If somebody comes up and asks you to drink, just to set your mind off, move your finger up and down. It's like a neuro-linguistic procedure, right? Just move your finger up and down.
Is what you're doing. Yeah, I like that.
And then just say, no thanks, but I appreciate it.
No, I was working with a band at Tin Roof, and I made friends with them, and they told me the drummer and the lead singer were 6 months sober, I think, and they were it was New Year's Eve, so of course it was champagne and everything, and they were the head band. So for that day I was like, do you want me to go get you ginger ale to put in the flutes so people don't try and put drinks in your glasses? And the guy said yes. So I went and got them ginger ale and I put it in the champagne flutes, and that helped them because they all had to drink champagne and stuff. They had bottles of everywhere.
See, I don't want to, you don't need it. You don't need it to fit in. You don't need it to do anything. Guess what? I like to walk to the beat of my own drum. People ask me if I want to drink. I tell them I don't drink. I will sometimes tell them, hey, I'm an alcoholic and I'm in recovery and I don't drink. Sometimes I'll tell them, listen, I got a theory that God gave every man a certain allowance of alcohol for his whole life, and I unfortunately drank all of mine in 5 years.
That's a good one. Oh my God, I love it.
Now, if I were to continue to drink, somebody loses out over cross seas.
Yeah,
Did I tell you this man is a recovery god right here?
That's a good one.
All right. So anyway, Rodrigo, keep up the good work. Listen, 95 if you want to call in, 954-210-5413. Hey, Bill McClinton up in New York. Hey, how you doing, brother? You're back on. Bonita's here. Robin says hi to Scott and Gary. Robin, it's good to see you, darling.
Robin, we hope you're doing well.
All right. So we haven't figured out who made up. I mean, okay, now it's Sabbath is Saturday. And Sunday is, the
beginning. It's the day of rest.
The day of,
But the day of rest is really Saturday. It's Sunday. Now, who says Sunday is supposed to be the first day of the week? You look at a European calendar, and Sunday is the last day of the week.
Right. It makes more sense to make it the last day of the week because we're calling it the weekend.
The day of rest.
Yeah. So, listen, we don't get anything right. We screw up time so much, we've got to change the clocks.
Right.
Which they're thinking about stopping doing that.
I hope so.
I
It's
hope so,
really
too. I never get it right.
annoying. I always like.
Is it spring forward, fall back, spring? What is it? Fall forward, spring back?
Yes.
No.
No. Jesus.
Spring forward, fall back.
What?
It's fall back.
Fall back.
You fall.
You fall backwards.
Falling back, like you almost did.
Like
when
I
you
almost
first
did before the
started.
show.
Yeah.
I almost fell out of my
It
chair.
was
You
really
should have seen it. It was great.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we have to every how many years do we have to add a day? Leap year? What is it? Every 3
4
years?
years.
Every
you take
4
away a
years.
day.
4 years. We
No,
screw
you
up
added
time
that.
so
You do
bad.
add a day. Oh God.
I said 3 and had 4 fingers up. You know, there's 3 kinds of people in this world: those who count and those who can't count. All right, so
Oh my God.
all right.
What is happening?
That's good.
All right, so yeah, so we screw up time so much, we got to add extra days. I mean, so I think we just scrap the whole system. We start over. I think Mondays should just be called Suck Day.
Oh.
No, Mondays suck.
Why?
Mondays
Oh,
suck.
Monday. Oh, Monday. Well,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, oh, thank God, I need to get the hell out of the house, and I'm okay with Mondays. Like
Wow.
this Monday coming up, I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm going somewhere.
All right, so in your case, Monday should be called I should get a life day.
Yeah, duh. Or money.
Well, let me ask you something. Didn't somebody already do that? Name the days. Like Wednesday's Hump
Oh,
Day.
we did do.
Friday is Fun Day. Or Friday's Friday. Friday isn't Friday anymore, right? Friday. Friday isn't fry food. Friday is Fun Day. Monday is a disaster day. But we were talking in one show. We were saying Monday should be one day. Tuesday should be Tuesday.
2 day.
Wednesday should be Hump Day.
3 day.
3 day.
3 day.
4 day Friday.
4 day,
day,
5 day. 5 day.
5 day.
Right.
5 day.
6 day.
6 day. 7 day. It works. But, no, I don't want to do that.
No.
That makes it too easy.
You know what we needed? We needed the person who named the streets in Miami to come and name the days because they apparently just are in love with numbers.
Oh.
Every street. I have never lived anywhere where it's like everywhere I've lived, we got like, oh, where do you live? Main Street. I live on Oak Street, Clark Street, this street, that street. Here, 133rd Northeast West Ave. It's
Northeast
117.
West Ave.
I live on 348th Avenue. Why?
I kind of
they
like
just
the
run out-
number system because it's avenue, ways, and terraces.
What? Huh?
If you judge, you can find. Well, now there's GPS, but beforehand, avenue, ways, and terraces run
I hate
east
that
and
time
west.
of the month, that GPS time. I hate that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I have it all the time. Okay, avenue,
my
ways, and
God.
terraces run east and west. Okay,
Wait. Is this true?
this is
Yes.
true.
Yeah, this
avenue,
is.
ways, and terraces run east and west.
Avenues, ways, and terraces are east-west.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
And what's north?
So, the other
Streets and drives.
So,
Streets, drive, road.
So if you go to 103rd Street and 42 103rd Street, you'll go to 43rd Avenue and 103rd Street, and you'll be able to find it. It's just it's like longitude, latitude.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Did you
grew
notice
up in,
that
like, a
everybody
city
was
area,
quiet
right?
when I was saying that?
You grew up in like a city area, right?
No, I grew up here. Well, I grew up in New York, but I came
See,
here at
that's-
15. But my whole driving history has been here, and that helped me.
Well, because bigger cities use the block grid system. I grew up where I could like step outside and see a cow. All right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, and the
for
cow was
me-
on 103rd Street.
Yeah, just in its own apartment. But like I don't think of things that way because we never had a grid or block system in the area I grew up.
Yeah. Me either. I mean, even in Syracuse. I mean,
Unless you're in the city,
yeah,
there really
Syracuse was
wasn't.
different, but. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not sure why we were on that. Oh, yeah, we were trying to figure out the days of the week, but
Yvonne
You know, it was just one of those moments. I just totally glazed over in that conversation.
Yeah,
you said so many numbers and avs and ways and streets and things, and I'm just like, at one point, you actually turned into Charlie Brown's teacher for me.
Well, I thought you were just asleep with your eyes open.
No, Gary,
Yvonne
I was
says
paying
that,
attention.
Hold on, Yvonne
Thank
says
you.
that it was an interesting conversation. I need to watch this more often.
Who said that?
Yvonne.
Oh, okay.
Who dat?
No, you don't have to show
Well,
me.
she won chocolate kisses at the party last weekend.
Ooh.
Happy
Who
Friday,
had the
happy
chocolate
Friday.
on their lips?
But yeah, but that's the first time that you've been that attentive.
He's like
In a long
totally
time.
glazed over.
I'm sorry, I was doing my grocery list in my
not
head while you were
listening
talking.
Sorry.
I really do need eggs.
I need bread.
Dan Carr is
I
watching.
didn't realize
Hi,
that.
Dan.
I didn't realize there was a reason for that. All right. So a lot of people tuned in. Harriet, I haven't seen Harriet in a while. Harriet, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Listen, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in and listening. If you want to join the conversation, we can talk about anything you want to talk about because it is Off the Cuff Friday. 954-210-5413. I had a thought. Shall I share my thought?
I
God,
thought I
don't
smelled something.
Oh no.
Okay, yes.
Because I was thinking about grocery lists and stuff. Have you ever looked at the stuff you buy at the grocery store? Have you ever had to go in and just get a few random items? And have you ever thought what the checkout person must be thinking when they see these random items?
Well, that all depends on who I'm shopping for.
Well, that's exactly. But, I can run into the store, and in one stop, I can get a bag of dog food, feminine hygiene products, not for me,
Oh, you had to add that in, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
batteries, okay,
Ooh.
and chicken wings. And that could be my purchase. And this is not far off from a purchase I might make because it's just random things. Now, I'm sitting there thinking, okay, dog foods, feminine hygiene, batteries, and chicken wings.
Sounds like a fun Friday night, boy.
What does that say about me? Could somebody determine my life based on those things?
I can tell you what that means about you. Okay, you're talking about now. You had the feminine hygiene product, the
food.
batteries, the dog food, and
Chicken wings.
Okay, what that means is that first of all, what was the first one again?
Welcome to Short Attention Span Theater, led by your host. What's your name?
What was the first thing again? Oh, dog food.
Dog food.
Okay, is that your dog was hungry, and your dog is a bitch. So you had to get feminine hygiene spray for your dog.
Wait, do you think you're spraying
I'm not
women?
done yet.
Here
I
we
am
go.
not done yet.
This is a cat person talking.
I'm not done yet.
Go ahead.
Okay. And
Batteries.
okay, now and you had to get chicken wings to watch your portable TV because your big screen TV fell over because your dog,
Oh boy.
who's a bitch, knocked it over.
Bitch knocked it over.
Good Lord.
And that's why. That's if I was the cashier, that's what I would be thinking.
Where were you during the OJ trial with that kind of logic?
I was
The
on the
glove
jury.
didn't fit.
I was on the jury.
So,
Wow.
Scott,
Hi, Tom. Tom Gress is watching.
a good way around this is to sometimes just buy a birthday card or something. Then it's less awkward. Because, well, the feminine hygiene products is a little hard, so, but...
I've got no problem with it. I know guys are like, oh, I can't go in and buy that stuff. I walk up to the register. I'm like, I got a woman. You know? What am I afraid of? They think I'm using them on myself?
Well,
Obviously,
it puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again, all right?
no. Obviously, you have a woman, so that's.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to think that it's for you.
Yeah, look at the guy next to me buying Playboy. Still alone, huh?
Right. You're not going to get. You're not going to need sanitary napkins unless you sweat profusely under your arms.
No, and you know what? Living with women, you find out. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I thought sanitary napkins were those things they gave you at Kentucky Fried Chicken to wipe your hands
See
with
what
afterwards.
it's got alcohol on it, right?
First time she asked me to go out and pick him up, I was like, I came back with something that was not right. But we had chicken that night.
Yeah, that's right, and dog food. Balanced the meal. Nancy is on watching us now. Nancy, we're going to have Nancy on this podcast one time. She's on our podcast. She's watching our podcast, but we're going to have Nancy on as a guest one time. Nancy put together this group of people that follows a band, but it's not just the band that is the main purpose of it. What it is it's this group of friends that are so close. And they just have a great time together, and the time that they meet, it's like a meet group, only even better. It's really great. It's like they call it a family, because it's friends and family. Not family as in the Manson family. We're talking family. It's very cool. It's very cool, and I want to get her on the show one time just so that she can explain, how long it took together, how long. But it's really great. This is the point. This is what I wanted to make before I saw Nancy. Nancy, you interrupted me. Okay. You were talking about going to the store. Listen how I'm going, man. I am rolling today. I am rolling. Okay. Did you ever go to the store? Did you ever go to a store?
Yeah.
Oh, like nobody saw that, right? You couldn't just say, "Can you make me louder?" Nobody saw it.
He was flailing at me.
They were too busy enthralled in what you were saying to notice me, but thanks for pointing it out.
I'm glad you guys are talking about the store. Or so
let's go back to the topic that I ended 20 minutes ago. What do you got?
Okay, good. You go to the store.
Yeah.
Right? You're shopping around. You get a bunch of stuff. You get home, and you didn't buy what you went to the store for.
Oh, story of my life. It's always ice cream.
What do you mean? You forget ice cream?
Yeah. I go to go get ice cream, and I leave with everything but the ice cream. I go in there just for ice cream, and I buy 17 other things, and then leave and forget the ice cream.
No, if my mind's on ice cream, I'll get that. I'll forget everything else, but I'll get that. But
wow,
yeah,
I'm sorry that apparently my brain thinks healthier sometimes.
But it's a thing where you get to the store and you're just like, oh, I do this all the time. I'm like, all right, am I out of peanut butter? Are we out of peanut butter? Are we out? No, we're not. No, actually, I did this. The truth is, I did this the other day with mayonnaise. Teresa and I were at the store, and I'm like,
ew.
I really think we need mayonnaise. I think we were at the bottom of the thing, and I get home, and there's two mayonnaises. Mayonnaises?
Yeah.
Actually, when it's plural, it's mayonnaise-I. There's two mayonnaise-I in our pantry. So now I've got enough mayonnaise. We got to have a cookout just so I could use it. Of course, I never use mayonnaise at a cookout.
You have it on your hamburgers.
Yeah, but I can't use it at a cookout because when I was young, my father, I almost ate mayonnaise that was left outside. And he told me it was going to kill me. So now, anytime mayonnaise sees the sun, I can't eat it. What? I'm scared of it.
I can't eat
Somehow, mayonnaise, when the sun hits it, becomes deadly. Nobody explained to me it's spoiled.
It's spoiled.
Yeah, right? Yeah, but at the time. Anyway. I'm sorry. I'm sharing what I usually share with my therapist, and I'm sorry. No.
It is a problem because his father spoiled the mayonnaise, but not him.
No, I was not spoiled.
No,
I was not spoiled. I was given basics like, I don't know, water and oxygen. But beyond that, I pretty much had to earn everything else.
Water and oxygen.
Wow, you're lucky. You got water. Oh, man, he got water. Oh, man.
Back in my day, it was just those gross barrel juices. You remember those plastic barrel juices with the foil tops that you give your children? Don't do that. That's straight poison. The little plastic. I remember the name of them.
What were we saying?
They're called Hugs. They're Hugs, and they look like little barrels, like little plastic barrels. And there's no flavor. It's just blue drink, red drink, and green drink, orange drink. It's disgusting.
Your parents lied to you. It was actually filled with NyQuil.
Well, that would explain why I'm an alcoholic.
The Smurf was a quiet child. She just sit in the corner with her barrel of NyQuil, and she was fine.
That's right. And her eyes rolled back in her head.
Thank you for turning my entire family backwater.
Somebody said cookout. Ryan is saying we should have an LOL podcast barbecue. I think that's a capital idea.
That's great.
Ryan just wants an excuse to buy a grill for the studio.
I think that's an awesome. Oh yeah, that's
the only reason.
Yeah. In about 30 seconds, UPS is going to come through the door with a grill because that's how he does things.
Hayden says you got to be careful at Walmart these days. He saw hair gel and Astroglide on the same display. What is Astroglide?
Oh no!
No, you don't know?
Oh, this is an adult moment. Do you want me to mute the
We're not
mics
going to
while
go
you
there.
whisper
No,
it?
we're not going to go there.
Okay.
It's
Hayden, I will find out.
let's just say
It's a lubricant not
you'll-
made for cooking.
you'll find out about it in the end. All right, that's all I can say.
Oh, okay. Hello,
Think
Rick
about-
Vincent.
I'm gonna throw up. That was.
If anybody wants to save us from our own conversation, 954-210-5413. All right. Speaking of supermarkets, as long as we're on the topic of food and everything,
Yes.
what is a sandwich? I mean, just a basic description. How do you describe a sandwich?
2 pieces of bread
With something in it.
With something in it, right?
Okay. How come a hot dog is not a sandwich?
It depends on the bread you're using.
How come a hamburger is not a sandwich?
It could be.
At Burger King, they call it a sandwich.
They do not.
No way.
What, a hot dog?
A what?
No, a hamburger at Burger King and McDonald's is a sandwich.
No.
Any one of our sandwich, yep.
No, they call it a Whopper and a Big Mac. They don't call it.
But it is basically a sandwich.
Well, they're all basically sandwiches.
That's what they say.
They're all basically sandwiches. And what is this
Have
bullshit
any
about?
sandwich.
What is this bullshit about open-faced sandwiches? You know what I call
That's
it?
terrible. The stuff on a
ripped
bread.
off.
Ripped off.
I call it open-faced sandwich.
It's like, where's my
Yeah.
other piece of
Yeah.
bread?
You know what? We can give them less food, charge more, and give it another name. Give him the roast beef sandwich. Keep that slice of bread for the other guy. Give
Now-
it to him and charge him an extra $1 because it's open face.
I have a theory.
Like you can't open your own sandwich. Bring me a sandwich, charge me $1 less. I'll take the top off the sandwich and voila.
And a little side of gravy. You need a side of gravy.
I have a ew. My
What?
That
God.
was him.
I have a theory as a person that used to bake bread
Yes.
in a Russian lady's garage. I think that like a sandwich is 2 completely separate slices, right? 2 separate slices of bread, right? Well, with a hot dog or like a hamburger, it's technically 1 chunk of bread sliced in half.
I will argue because every time I go and I try to keep the hot dog bun together, it breaks and now I got 2 slices.
No, but it's not pre-cut all the way through.
It's because I am not getting the New England sliced hot
Yes.
dog buns, which are sliced across the top and they're done a certain way. It's just
Kind of square, aren't they?
yes.
They're so good.
They don't sell them down here.
Nope.
Damn Florida. All right, so Ryan's saying yes. We'll have our viewers come out for a barbecue, and he's going to get a damn grill. He says.
Oh no!
All right, we're moving
Wait,
along.
why is he sending you these?
As long as we're
Why?
on these questions about food, is cereal soup?
It's not. Ooh, because you can have cold soup. Ooh.
Is cereal soup? You got stuff, you have liquid in it, you eat it with a spoon. Why is cereal just not called soup?
Because I don't think you cook it in there.
Why isn't it called
What do you have for
stew?
breakfast? Captain Crunch soup.
Why isn't it called stew? Captain Crunch stew.
Because it doesn't stew in there.
Because
Stew is in a bowl.
Because stew has a thicker gravy, and if your milk is that thick, don't drink it.
Soup.
That's
is
called cottage cheese.
It's
Soup
also
is
called
not
whole
crunchy.
milk.
Soup could be crunchy.
Guys, it's because you're not cooking it.
Soup. I just had a caller and they dropped out. So let me 954-210-5413. Give us a call back. Soup can be crunchy. People put crackers in soup so it'll crunch. By the way, don't do it because crackers in soup is a wrongness. I don't know who
What?
invented it.
It doesn't
It's
What
wrong.
about with
Yes.
oyster crackers?
Right? Why?
I love oyster crackers.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, oyster crackers and chili? Yeah.
No.
Sign me up.
Oyster crackers?
Yeah. Oyster crackers are the best.
All right. So Gary, cereal. Is it soup? Yes or no?
Cereal?
Yes.
No.
And why?
No.
Because it is cereal is not soup because it's cereal.
Oh, right.
I got nothing. Okay,
Let's see if
I
the
got
caller
nothing.
has an
Thank you.
answer.
Let's see if the caller has anything intelligent
call
to say
back.
because we've run out. All of us. Hey, you're on Live Out Loud podcast.
Hello, it's Terry.
Hey,
Hi,
Terry.
Terry.
How are you?
I said, Terry.
I'm good.
but-
I'm just glad to see that Gary popped back up. I saw the video of him making a little bit of a fall down?
A fall down.
Yeah, you were singing, and I guess you lost your footing.
Oh,
wait,
you saw
when was
Champions
this?
on Facebook.
What?
We posted We Are the Champions, and I stood on a chair, and the chair came down.
When did this happen?
I don't. What did I miss? It's just missed one word, right, Terry? Just missed one word,
You
right?
popped right back up. I
Popped
was like,
right back up?
He's like a weeble. He wobbles, but he doesn't fall down.
We need to put that on the page. Terry,
We need that.
Tammy, send it to me.
We need that. That's Terry.
God,
I know.
I watched, but what he put on there was even funnier. He goes, "Gravity is not my friend."
Wow.
And I
Well,
was
thank you,
so
Terry.
happy to see you're okay. I was like, that could really ended up pretty badly with
Well,
all the glasses around and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. The glasses stayed on, but my tooth came out. No, I'm kidding. The microphone just went right in my mouth, and the tooth.
The
came
new
out.
version of that
Super
song.
glued it back in.
New version of that song.
Oh,
We are the wolf.
Okay, here's one about sandwiches.
All right, hit us.
Okay, grilled cheese or toasted cheese? What do you call it?
Grilled cheese.
Well, it's grilled because you.
It is?
You
I
can't-
light my grill and I put the sandwich on it?
Well, it's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Well, it's
It's just so many people have different ways of saying it. When I order, I said, "Can I have a grilled cheese?" They look at me. I said, "Oh, can I have a toasted cheese, please?"
Ew, who calls it toasted cheese?
Well, if
That's
it's
what they call it.
if you make it in a toaster, which don't try because
awful.
the
No,
Velveeta
no.
just goes all over everything.
Right, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, and use a fork to get it out, right?
Oh yeah. While it's still plugged in, by the way, have fun
And
with that.
engaged.
Well, that's a problem that I never have to have because I don't like cheese.
How do you not like cheese?
That's right. We had this
That's right.
discussion. I
wait,
remember
wait.
this.
I don't ever have to worry about grilled cheese, toasted cheese, grilled cheese sandwich,
my God, I
sandwich with grilled
can't live
cheese in
without
it.
it.
I can't do it.
No
Have to
cheese.
bother- No
That-
cheese.
I've never heard
Mozzarella.
anybody that said they unless they're lactose intolerant.
No, mozzarella.
That's
I
it.
can do
I just
pizza.
cannot tolerate lactose. I've had enough of it. Lactose,
Hey,
you
Scott.
bother me.
Yeah, zero tolerance for
Scott.
lactose.
Yes, Terry.
You said you were born in Syracuse.
Yes, I was.
I was born in Webster, New York. I don't know if you know where that is.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's
Oh,
a cute little town.
Roseland Park. Yeah, remember Roseland Park?
Yes. Yes. Did you
When
spend?
you said Syracuse, immediately I thought of fish fry.
Did you spend
New
any
York
time
had
up?
the best fish fry.
Oh my goodness, the haddock.
Rochester, yeah, Rochester. I remember my dad and mom used to take me out, and I was so little that when they put the fish in front of me, it looked so huge, and I was like, I haven't had that fish since. When we moved down here in '72.
now that you're older and bigger, the fish doesn't look as big anymore.
Stop calling me big, Gary.
No, I'm not calling you big. I said taller, bigger.
What are you
as
trying
in,
to say,
I'm not
Gary?
saying big. I'm not saying obese. I'm saying
Shut
big.
your mouth,
Since
Gary.
you're-
Okay, now
Since you're an
obese
adult.
came out? Oh my goodness.
Gary, seriously. How you have a woman in your life is beyond
I'm sorry. I'm getting a haddock.
Here we go again with the
You
haddocks.
said that last time.
me. This sounds really fishy to me. All right, so
God.
okay.
Well, I've known Gary for 40 years, so he's
Oh.
an entertaining kind of guy.
I'm so sorry.
Especially when I fall when I sing.
Oh, I can't believe you put that on. I was glad to see you're okay, but he always makes me laugh. He makes everybody laugh. He always has something, some smart comeback, and
Yeah,
Scott,
and then-
you're up there with him too.
Well, people ask me how come I'm so funny, and I tell them I get up every morning, I put bologna in my shoes. That way, when I walk around all day, I just feel funny. Just
Okay, how about fried bologna sandwiches? Okay, I gotta go. Let somebody else come in here and.
no.
Make fun
I
of you
love fried bologna sandwiches with a
no.
big slice of onion on it.
Nope.
Why
that
does
is-
it bubble up?
All right, now.
Why does it bubble up? Because there's some disgusting things in there that we don't even want to know about.
It's the same as
It starts out
scrapple.
as a flat piece of bologna, and then all of a sudden it's a spaceship.
Terry, you are awesome. Thank you so much for calling us today.
Thanks for calling,
Okay,
Terry.
God bless you all. You have a wonderful, safe weekend. I love you.
Love you
I'll
too.
try not to stand on chairs.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. Bye, Terry. So she says hi to somebody who's not on the air with us. Do not use us to get messages to other people.
Hey, listen.
Now Tammy's going to call and say
What the hell
hi
do
to
we
Terry.
look like?
I have an answer to the cereal. I do.
10 minutes later.
Well, Terry called, and I didn't want to interrupt Terry. Do you know why cereal is not a soup?
Please
Did
tell.
you ever eat soup and read the back of a soup can? No. You read the back of a cereal box, but you don't read the back of a soup can.
That's
so cereal
because-
is cereal because it not only does it feed you, it entertains you.
That's because I want to get my Lucky Charm secret decoder ring, and I got to read the back of the cereal box.
You
find
have to
out how.
save all the
Which is not
scholastic.
soup. Did you ever get a secret decoder ring in a can of soup?
Ovaltine.
No, but I did get some alphabet soup with an oversized O one time, so it was close. Now, they don't even put stuff in cereal anymore. They used to give you prizes. Remember that?
I think it was
Yeah.
a choking hazard.
In soup?
A choking hazard?
People are
Did
idiots.
you say soup?
Listen, anybody who's smart enough to know how to open up a cereal bag won't choke on something. Because
right.
idiots don't know how to open those bags. I have someone else do it for me.
Now, Cracker Jack boxes still have like little prizes in them.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they
No.
do.
No, they
No, they
don't
don't.
have prizes in them. They have little tattoos. They
Oh,
don't
the
have-
little. Okay,
That's
first
not a
of all,
prize. That's
I
not
love
a
the
prize.
little tattoos because all I have to do is lick my arm and it's on me.
Good. Good. Yeah.
And
It's
I
nothing like it used to be.
I like to put the stickers on my helmet.
Oh, my
Not like
God.
it used to be.
Let her lick her arm is better than licking my car windows when I give her a ride.
Well, no, you always make me wear my helmet.
Oh, my goodness.
And
Does
then I
anybody
can't reach
remember
it.
those Cracker Jack
Yeah.
toys that they used to have?
Yeah.
They were great. You know, I met the CEO of Cracker Jacks, the
Of
guy that
course
owned.
you
You did not.
Let me tell you something. This is a very interesting
Oh,
story.
boy.
I always wondered, was his name Cracker or Jack?
No, it was Ben. Anyway, I don't remember what his name was, but this is great. I met him this isn't
Here we go.
this isn't the big part of the story.
Wait for it. It's going to get good. I
It's gonna be
promise.
Great.
I'm over at the sink washing my hands after, in the Turnpike men's room.
All right.
I'm sitting there and washing my hands. This guy comes up. He's an older guy, and something that I was wearing. It was like a group shirt. You know, he says, "I like those guys." He was a very nice
okay.
guy. He says,
Like a
"I
rock
like
and roll
those
shirt.
guys."
Okay.
Yeah, it was a rock and roll shirt. So then we just started talking, and we're walking out, and he says, "Do you sing in a band?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a singer for this band we play." This was back in the '80s. I said, "What do you do?" He says, "Well, let me give you my card," and he gives me his card, and his card was a Cracker Jack prize, and it had his name on it, founder of Cracker Jacks.
That's dope.
Wow.
That's
Where did he
super
find
dope.
them?
He used the prizes for his card.
That is so
Is
cool.
that the coolest thing?
I
That's super
like that.
slick.
Yep.
Ryan, we have to have prizes so that can be your card. We're giving him ideas now.
Oh, hello, Barbara Wilson. Hello, Barbara.
All right.
Barbie is there, and a different Tammy Doty
All right.
is watching. Where's my Tammy?
Guess what, guys? We are coming to the end of the show, and you know what that means?
Scott's Curiosities.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was good enthusiasm.
I
And
was
now
excited.
it's time for Scott's Curiosities.
Could somebody please
Woo!
write me a jingle, please?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't have time. Do you think one, I don't have time and I don't have money.
All right. Time for my curiosities. Let me just wet the whistle.
Oh, the wait.
There you go.
Here's a quick jingle for Scott.
Oh, wait,
Thank
where
you.
are my jingles? Come
Enough.
on. In stereo, Gary.
Oh my goodness. This is what I work with, okay? I mean, this is like all day.
Woo!
All day. So you want to know what I do on Friday nights? I cry. Okay? That's what I do. All right.
I'm sorry. Curiosities.
Oh, before I start my curiosities, we always do this. So it's like it's time for Scott's curiosities. But first, Gary, any gigs this weekend you want to share?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be at Flossie's. Flossie's.
That sounds like a cow.
It sounds like a great name for a strip joint.
Do you want to hear about these? Okay. I'm going to be at Flossie's on Ravenswood Road in.
Wait, what town
I guess
is that?
it's from 3 to 7.
Okay.
Okay, and then directly from there, I head to Lake Park at a place called the Brews Room.
Okay.
And there, I am going to be singing with the Led Zeppelin tribute band.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin's going to be
Scott,
on
Where is
can we
that?
go?
Where is that? What town?
Lake Park. It's like West Palm. It's right off of North.
It's just before West Palm Beach, heading north.
No, it's after West Palm Beach.
That's
It's-
what I
it's
meant.
pretty
Right
far-
after
it's
West
pretty
Palm
far-
Beach,
far
heading
up
north.
there, yeah. It's near North Lake. It's off of North Lake Drive, east.
Okay.
But it's on my Facebook page, and it's cool. It's going to be all Zeppelin.
You getting
and
to do Zeppelin?
I'm getting to do Zeppelin. I get to play with these
Scott, I wanna
really
go.
talented musicians.
Are any of those guys listening right now, possibly?
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
not sure, but they will be.
If you guys are listening, I want you to do me a favor. In middle of the concert, middle of the gig, while Gary's doing the Zeppelin, and right after one of them ends, I want one of you guys to start playing Hotel California.
It would be so
Yeah,
good.
that's right. Surprise me.
Have severe
okay? Surprise me,
PTSD.
and all of a sudden start playing Hotel California, and I'll just go. Wait a minute. I bet you Scott put you up to that.
You'll have to do it.
Because I didn't just hear him say that, right?
No, you didn't. All right. No, sounds good. Sounds good. So, like I said, make sure you give Deanna the information. We'll make sure we put it on our Facebook page for whatever show we're doing right now, Live Out Loud podcast.
Ugh.
I just was thinking
Karen
about the
always
other
calls it
company.
laugh out loud.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
playing with some of the very, very talented people from In the Light Led Zeppelin tribute.
Perfect.
But they wanted to do a shorter version of it, and I'm getting to do a whole Zeppelin night.
I wish I could get there, buddy. That'd be super dope.
All right.
Scott's Curiosities.
Scott's Curiosities. I'm doing my own jingles now. All right. When Siamese twins go to the movies, do they have to buy one ticket or two?
It depends. Do they take up 2 seats?
Siamese twins would take up. Well, I
I'm
don't
sorry. I didn't hear that. Can you say that again?
know.
Oh, I missed one. Oh, that sucks.
No. Siamese twins go to the movies. Do they buy one ticket or two?
Oh, okay.
They go everywhere together. It's like they're attached at the hip. You know. You just don't
Yeah,
know.
it depends on,
Oh,
I
I'm
guess,
so-
how they're attached.
What?
If they're attached at the hip, but there's 2 different butts, then they need to buy 2 seats.
Okay.
Yeah, but if they're just the head is attached and they have control over one singular body, then it's only 1 ticket. I thought about this. so
What the
much.
hell are you talking about? Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I
All right.
watched American Horror Story and I just
Don't
happen
do
to
that
know
anymore.
a lot.
All right. If you get even with people, does that mean you could also get odd with people? Everybody always wants to get even. I want to get even. How come nobody wants to get odd?
I'm always getting.
I always get odd. Yeah, we're always odd here.
Always odd.
It's not worth my time to get even.
Why does a guy who invests all my money? Why does he insist on being called a broker? I really think that's a bad idea.
That is not a good name for an investment.
I really, I want to give my money to a richer, not to a broker.
That's pretty brilliant, Scott. That's
It's pretty brilliant, not your most brilliant.
Why is it that when you tell somebody there's 4 billion stars, they say yes, but when you tell them it's wet paint, they have to touch it? They don't believe you. Why? Just asking.
I was
That's
just wondering
the
if it
tongue
was
on the
dry
cold
yet.
Scott's Curiosities. I've been discombobulated, but I'm not sure if I've ever been combobulated. I'm not sure. I might have been. I might have missed it. I don't know. What does it feel like? Can't be good.
combobulated.
Yes,
I think you're combobulated now.
I guess I am.
How's it feel?
I'm feeling a little discombobulated.
Combobulated?
How come I'm always putting my 2 cents in, but people are only giving me a penny for my thoughts? I'm losing out here. I'm getting a penny for my thoughts, but then I put my 2 cents in. I'm in a deficit.
You're losing.
I'm losing money.
You're losing
It
as
must be
much
done
as
by
you
my
put in.
broker.
You're losing as much as you put in.
That's right. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
no. Well, I get whatever.
I mean, if they're asking for your 2 cents and you give them, all right, I got nothing.
Okay. A couple more because I know
Penny's
we're
worth. Then you. That's half of. All right, go ahead.
all right.
This really is my favorite part of the podcast. Is the
Higher
things that you
math
come
makes
up
his head hurt. He falls off chairs when he has to do it. All right, let's see. Why don't turkeys just sleep all day? When we eat them, they're fun. It makes sense. Oh, don't eat the turkey; it'll put you to sleep. But how do the turkeys stay awake? They should just be like, go.
Oh my
Out, you know?
God.
That was a
noise.
snore. It was a turkey.
He was clearing his throat, nose, and snoring.
Turkey snoring, much like phlegm. All right.
phlegma.
Women are always saying all men are the same. You're all the same. So why are they so worried about finding the right one for them? If we're all the same, just grab one. You can't have it both ways. Oh, men are all the same. Well, then pick any one you want, because
Or not.
Or don't.
Or not. That's right.
Do you realize that the word non-hyphenated has a hyphen in it?
What?
She's been drinking Smurf juice over there.
I don't drink anymore, thank you.
Yeah. Little scientific fun fact for you. There are more nipples on this planet than there are people.
Twice as many.
That's right.
Do you count cat nipples and dog nipples?
No,
As
people nipples.
Well, maybe some
Well,
people have.
he said there are more nipples than there are people.
Yeah, so it could be dog and cat nipples, and
Really?
then that would be extremely true.
You're bringing us out of our zone.
Sorry.
Shouldn't history classes get longer with each year that passes? I mean, what are they dropping out of? We're building history all the time, but the class is still only an hour. I mean, what are they doing? They say, well, we got new history, got to forget the old stuff.
Well, they're dropping sections from the history books too, in order to keep them down to 300 pages.
Exactly. Caesar who?
Yeah,
Every year there
exactly.
must be, a couple pages added.
Yeah.
It's like a new chapter, 50 pages every year.
If somebody does something behind your back, wouldn't that be in front of you? Because if it was
What?
if it's behind you, it's not behind your back, it's in front of your back. To actually have something behind your back, it's got to be in front of you because it would be behind where your back is.
My head hurts.
Do you guys follow where I'm going with this?
No.
I do.
Can you smell what I'm cooking?
I do.
It smells
I do.
awful.
That is a good play on words.
All right.
That is a good play on words.
Okay. I think we've talked about this before. How do you get a pair of pants and a pair of underwear, but only one bra? How is that possible? Shouldn't a bra be a pair? I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at that as much.
Okay, well, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm laughing, but not at you. It really hurt me. What?
It says Scott must have a lot of extra time.
Yeah, thank you.
Who's saying that?
Karen.
not Karen
our
with
Karen.
a Y.
No.
All right. Is that Karen from...
No, but Karen from just came on.
Crazy About Costumes?
Crazy About Costumes, that's right.
Karen, I was talking about it before the show. I am going to come and see you soon. Teresa and I have to come in. We need some costumes for Halloween. And I don't want to let the bag out of the cat right now and let anybody know what we're doing.
Bag
there, so.
out of the cat.
Yeah.
I want a Ghostbusters costume. I don't care what costume. I just want to be Ghostbusters. Just Ghostbusters. It could be Slimer. It could be the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Okay.
Just could be
They have
Zool.
everything.
All right, my
They
last
have everything.
curiosity for the evening. Day.
Do we have to
For the
wait?
moment.
Do we have to wait for later on?
Yeah, we send out a message at 7.
A new study has come out. A new study has come out, scientifically researched by the scientific community of America. Scientists have determined that you can actually travel on a plane without posting it to Facebook.
They have also determined that you can also eat food without taking a picture first.
What is the obsession? I'm leaving my house. Must post.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, science has now determined that you can actually physically get on a plane and you do not have to post it on Facebook.
Yeah, they have the statuses where, like Scott is in the bathroom. Scott is at the store. Scott is at they on Facebook you can have people follow you wherever you go. Who cares?
I know.
Who cares?
I know.
If you're doing something exciting, then you post something live.
And there's always, everybody's got that one friend. Who is your one friend who believes they have to post every sunset?
Oh, I have something for you.
Every day, it's a new sunset. And guess what? They take the picture. I got one guy who does it. I love you, man, but you take the same sunset from the same spot every day. You say it's a new day. I have no idea.
It's a different cloud formation. That's all.
But, and then there was, the bright orange. Oh, my God, it's beautiful. Guess what? I can see it tomorrow. Don't need to see it again today. I'm done. I mean, it's just too much. It's too much.
So.
Oh, Karen has your costumes.
Yes. Okay. Can I? Are you done with your curiosities?
We're done with curiosity.
Yeah, but I want to say hello to Manny. Hi, Manny. Manny's on.
Hey, Manny. How are you, brother?
And so is Karen Hurley. Hi, Karen.
Karen.
I have a Smurf is shook moment from the other day.
All right.
I was over at Aria, right? And I get a message on Facebook from somebody I haven't had a length conversation with in 3 years, right? And it was asking me to buy some sort of special product or another that helps lose weight or something. I don't know what it even was, right? So I thought that the account was hacked, so I ignored it, right? 2 hours later, I get another version of the message that's like, if you don't want to participate, just message me back. And I know my friend was sending it because she mentioned her baby's name. Like, we're supporting my baby if you buy this. Oh, I'm shook. Oh, don't send me messages like that. I haven't talked to you in a hot minute. I'm done. Why do people do that? Oh, I'm so upset.
If anybody just happened to be thinking what happens to a Smurf when they get pissed.
There you have it.
Smurf is shook.
You've gone hypersonic. Only dogs are hearing you now, so take it down a notch.
And with that, let me say hello, Jeff, because Jeff just said good afternoon.
All right, Jeff, thanks for joining us. We're done with the show.
Let's tell him right, but I'm glad you joined us. Let's tell him about Karen, because Karen's on right now. Karen, if we would like to tell everybody that if you have an addiction or if you have a problem with addiction, this is why we're here, because we would like to help you. We would like to make sure that you take the right road from now on. If you're trying to get away from that addiction, if you're trying to get away from that substance, if you're trying to better your life and do something about it, this woman, Karen Hurley, is the one to talk to. Karen is just wonderful. You won't find somebody that cares as much.
Give Karen a call, 786-514-0893. That's 786-514-0893. If you think you might have a problem with addiction or somebody that you care about may be suffering from addiction, call this number, get some information. We have options for treatment. We have options for getting help in your local area. Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody who understands, and Karen's certainly that person.
She is that person. If you need to talk to somebody, I can't think of a better person to talk to.
Certainly not one of us.
No, I don't know.
Definitely not
Karen,
one of us.
And you.
You're yes, all of us. Listen, we're all here for the same reason. We like to laugh and have a good time. We hope you guys enjoy the show. We're glad you guys joined us, and thanks for the calls too. But at the end of the day, there is one purpose that is really important to us, and that is to help people change their lives. We're not saving your life. We're not doing anything like that. All we're doing is giving you an opportunity to change your life into what you want it to be, into something better than addiction, better than being stuck. We want you guys to get help.
Like Rodrigo. Rodrigo called. He's 5 days sober. Now, listen, 5 days might not sound like a lot to a lot of people that are listening right now, but 5 days is a hell of an accomplishment.
That's a lot of time.
If you have been chained to a substance, if you've been chained to a certain pattern in your life, 5 days is wonderful. So, Rodrigo, yay.
That is incredible. 5 days. Keep it up. Keep going. Now, I don't have that app on my phone right now, or at least it's not open, but sometimes you have an app on your phone that'll tell you how many steps you've taken and things like that. Anybody got one of those? You guys know what I'm talking about. And
I don't go outside to need it.
No, sometimes on your phone, and you can look it up or something, but every day we take steps. We walk, we move. And each day those steps add up. Use your phone and check it out. In one day, you could take 5,000 or 6,000 or 7,000 steps in a day, and it's not unusual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got that on my watch, right?
And when you get to a point where it's like, God, I don't know if I could go forward without using. Just think, I already made 5,000 or 6,000 or 7,000 steps without using, without drinking.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What if I just took one more step without it?
Yeah.
Just one more.
See what I'm telling you?
Just take one more step. You've already done thousands of steps. And that's all you focus on, just taking that one step and moving forward one day at a time. I would love everybody to get one of these pedometers or to get one of those watches that counts your steps or use your phone. And in your sobriety, go through a day and realize how many steps I took that day. And each step you take that you're not using or not drinking, you're walking further from your addiction, further from those problems, further from all that stuff and closer to a new life. If you start feeling bad, Rodrigo, it's just one more step, brother. You can do it.
One more day. One day at a time. What's happening tomorrow?
It's Saturday, which is apparently the Sabbath. I didn't just learn that.
No,
What?
Tuesday. What's happening?
Tuesday, we got a training.
That's right.
Is it
training?
Is it Tuesday?
Addiction Training Center, we're holding a training. If you'd like some information about our training, we're training people to become certified event interventionists. If you've always wanted to get involved and help people with alcohol and drug issues, or if you're in the industry and you'd like a certification, give Karen a call. Again, Addiction Training Center, 786-514-0893, and see if there's limited seating, but we are already starting to plan our next event, but we possibly can get you in for Tuesday for our training event. It's up in West Palm Beach. But give a call. If you've been interested in getting involved or helping people with their addictions or learning more about it, getting the certification course under your belt might be just the right thing for you to do. So
how about that? Train to save somebody's life.
Yeah. So at 786-514-0893, we're sending all the calls to Karen, and while she's taking those calls, Gary and I are going to get off the air and go take a nap, and Smurf is going to clean up the studio because we made a mess. So
They always make a mess.
So with that, I want to thank everybody for joining us right here, Live Out Loud Podcast. I'm Scott.
I'm Gary.
And we got Smurf. We want to thank you all for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Be nice to people.